I mean, San Jose State had us scared to death coming into this game, a team that's 7th in the nation in scoring. They can really get out and go. I thought we controlled them pretty well most of the night. And so this is a really good win against a team that I think is tough for us to guard and play against. So nice win. The highlight of my night was, or the day for me, was we got out and pushed it a little bit. AJ had that nice assist at Kiora in that second half. She got the and one. But the emotion that was shown, Kiora pumping those fists, kind of belting out a scream. The emotion that our kids played with today is we've been lacking that, and the energy that our kids played with today. I commend them for that. These noon starts they haven't been the best for us. So our kids got themselves ready to play, and I love the emotion, the togetherness. This was a really good team win. Well, they came out and pressed us. They ran that diamond press, and so we got some stuff on the back end. And so, yeah, we were going to let our kids attack, those situations. And as we got a little more comfortable in that game, I did take my foot off the brake a little bit and let our kids get in the push and kind of how we used to play. And still got a little loose, but it was nice, I think, to just free them up a little bit. And they made some good plays, and they had fun playing, and that was, again, that's what I love seeing today. Is our kids had fun playing.
AJ mentioned that the lineups are just everything is feeling a little bit more normal, a bit more like last year. Do you feel like you have a bit more diversity in how you can attack teams and play with some of these kids coming back?
Yeah, we trust everybody up and down our lineup, and so I don't know if that's always been the case, and so. We still have a long way to go, but yeah, I think we're getting more comfortable with some of our rotations, and our bench play it's been really good here as of late. We bring Alana in, and she's done a great job. Hannah's been really solid for us. Kiora was just dynamite tonight, and so we've got a lot going for us if we're all locked in.
How important is it to have AJ back against a team like this? You guys showed a lot of plays in the backcourt that usually cause 7 more turnovers than they commit. Just how much?
Well, that's why we were so difficult to press and pressure last year, is because we basically play 2 point guards. Ellen's got good versatility as well, but having Grit and AJ on the floor together, you've got 2 point guards out there that see the floor really well. They pass well. They handle the ball, and that's very, very nice to have. It's invaluable. So AJ had some bounce back tonight, you guys. She's getting there. It was nice to see that AJ swag back a little bit, and she had a little burst. Played with some confidence. She brings a lot of spark to our team when she's like that.
Defensively, that's where you guys really made your money this year. I mean, statistically, what kind of unique challenge do they present, just the way that their tempo is?
They really attack. They get a lot of shots off. They average over, they've got 100 or more 3-point attempts than anybody else in the league. They let it fly. And so, yeah, their pace, their relentless attack for 40 minutes always poses a problem. But yeah, we have been pretty good defensively for the most part, and we've had to be. Our scoring has just been streaky, a little inconsistent. The chemistry isn't quite there yet, but it made some nice steps tonight.
How are you feeling going into finally getting some time off here without a game Wednesday?
Yeah, we got to use this week wisely. We still have to rest some kids. I think we can maybe still get ahead of some of these aches and pains that we've had, but hopefully we get a practice. We haven't practiced with our whole group together, so hopefully we can get AJ and Grit on the floor at the same time, and get Amelia back out there. We didn't want to play Amelia today. The elbow's been bugging her, and she's going to have a lot of banging these next 3 games against some really big post players, and she's really good going against those types of kids. So we wanted to get ahead of that injury, so we didn't play her today. But hopefully we get some practice in and we can get some chemistry going. Yeah, Victoria's still suffering. I mean, the concussion symptoms that she kind of had prior to Christmas, we just isn't shaking those symptoms. So we hope to, we'll see her when we see her, but we just need her to get healthy first of all and take care of herself. All right, you guys.
It's hard because it makes you want to play fast, but we don't want to play fast right now. We kind of wanted to slow it down without it getting like stagnant. But they're a good team and they're good when they get going. So we just thought we would get them to get stopped because that's what we needed to do.
Is that kind of one of the keys to run at shooters early, try and force some early misses so that they never find a rhythm? Was that one of the things you?
We wanted to like if you're on the ball, you're on the ball, but if you're off the ball, you're in gaps, just so they can't go to the middle, go to the basket. So if they made a three, we were kind of like we would rather have that and then start to get to the free throw line, get layups, and towards the end they started to do a little bit more. But our whole principle was just to stay in tight.
How important was the plays that you guys showed in the backcourt against their full court trap defense? I mean, they usually cause 7 more turnovers than they commit, and that wasn't the case this afternoon.
I think just to take it slow. I mean, you get 10 seconds, so just to calm down and just to trust each other. We haven't really gotten pressed like that, and Fresno does it, so it was nice to know that we can break a press under control without turning it over, because I don't think we had any turnovers on the press. So.
With all the injuries you guys had, you feel like you're still trying to learn to play with each other, but still, improving and have a lot of room to grow, even though it's this far into the season.
I think tonight it kind of finally did feel like back to normal, like as in last year. I mean, we scored a lot more than what we were scoring all the other conference games. We're still trying to figure it out, but I think we have plenty of time left still. I don't know, what do you think?
I agree.
Do you guys like when teams go zone against you? It seems like you guys are really finding the gaps and slicing through that zone tonight.
I think we just have a lot of players that have a high basketball IQ. So for us, I think it might be easier if they play zone.
Yeah.
We can just pass the ball one extra pass, and we have great shooters in the corners. So it just, I don't know.
It's kind of funny to zone us, actually. You got Hannah, Jamie out there. Like, It's just like grits out there. So it's like, if you want to zone us, go for it. But it's not the smartest.
No, exactly.
What's just made your guys' defense so good so far this year? I mean, I think you're top defense in the conference, scoring-wise and field goal percentage-wise.
I think it, I don't know.
I don't know. I think because we weren't really scoring early on, so I think we were like, well, we can still win if it's 10-5. So as long as they don't score and we score some, you're going to win the game. I think it's just he really made it important early in the season. Like, you need to be really good on the ball defense and really good help. So we trust each other out there.
And we have great scouting, too. So we know, like, personnel, who to go out on, who to back off.
Let shoot. We'll let people shoot. Like, that's some of our plan sometimes. So.
Nice to have Wednesday off.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, really nice.
I
didn't know that.
My week is the worst week.
We'll be conditioning, I'm sure, so not really. I'd rather play.
Yeah, me too.
But